Hi, boys and girls. I'm Mrs. Lynn. I'm one of the art chicks, and we're here today. I'm here with who you think is my sister, Mrs. Ambrose, but she's really not my sister. She's my friend, and I'm at my house. And Mrs. Ambrose, where are you?
Hi, I'm at my house, surrounded by Eric Carle.
Oh, now are you going to tell the boys and girls about him today, a little bit about his life?
I certainly am. I am so excited to be with all of you today, and I know Mrs. Lynn is too. And I'm going to move forward to tell you, I want you to see a picture of Eric Carle. Look, I know, right? He does look like Santa Claus a little bit, doesn't he? Well, he's just the kindest, gentlest man. And he was born, he's an American artist. Mrs. Lynn and I talked to you about artists that live all over the world. And what's especially nice about Eric Carle is that he was born in Syracuse, New York. So he is an artist from the country we live in. And Eric Carle has written over 70 children's books. He is 91 years old. Who is he holding? Can you see that he's holding The Very Hungry Caterpillar? That was his first book. Do you know how old The Very Hungry Caterpillar is? He's 51. Isn't that amazing? Well, Eric Carle is an artist, but Eric Carle is an artist that we call a picture writer because he's an artist who draws pictures, but he also writes books. And as an author, he writes books for you children to enjoy, but what he does with his books, he likes to keep it short. He doesn't like to write long books. And so he makes up his stories. He's the author. But what is a little bit different is he's the artist that we're talking about, and he also draws and creates all the pictures for his books. Now, when you draw pictures for books, you're called an illustrator. Can you say that with me? Illustrator. And that is what Eric Carle is. A good way to remember it is he is a picture writer. And he loves to tell stories about all things in nature. I'm sure all of you have at least one Eric Carle book at home. I'm holding up right now The Very Quiet Cricket. And you can look around and see, oh, there's a book about kangaroos and fireflies. And of course, look on Mrs. Lynn's shirt, she's got a grouchy ladybug, even though she's not one bit grouchy. She's wearing a grouchy ladybug shirt. And so he likes to tell a short story to you, and each of his books they're often about a little animal or a little creature in nature, but they all teach us a little lesson. So that's why we love Eric Carle. And Mrs. Lynn, you know, she is a real artist. I tell you that every time because she's a fabulous artist. And she can do just about anything. She's very, very creative. And Mrs. Lynn has some cool ideas for you. So take it over, Mrs. Lynn.
Oh, I've got so many ideas. Eric Carle is so amazing when he takes and he makes his papers. He takes the most amazing things. I'm going to show you this. To make a dauber, to make dots. You can take a comb or a stick to make stripes.
Hold it up a little higher, Mrs. Lynn.
Okay, sticks are so fun to take and draw and write and make textures. You can use just about anything you have in your house. In fact, I'm kind of playing a little bit, but you can be like Eric Carle and make texture papers, and then When it's dry, and you have to be patient, but when it's dry, you can take and make the most fun bug that makes noise. I love it. It's called, oh, let me do one more thing. Let me do one more thing because it's so fun. I found this drain from my dish sink, and I said, oh my gosh, what would happen if we take a sponge and would that be a cool texture like Eric Carle? I don't know. Let's see, boys and girls. Yes, what a cool texture to make a bug. But there's millions and millions of textures. I could show you 10,000 textures, but you have fun at home with textures. What you do then is you take and you cut out a shape. Oh, you are going to make a click bug. A click bug makes tremendous noise. Your mom and dad are gonna love it, let me tell you. What you do is you take one of your pieces of paper and you might want to put eyes on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to glue it to a clothespin. It's so fun. Now watch what this is going to do. You're not going to believe this. It clicks and it jumps. I'm going to do it again because I love it. Ready? It's called a click bug. So you take your textured paper and you cut out a shape, maybe a beetle, maybe a ladybug, maybe a cricket, I don't know. Have fun. And then what you're going to do is you're going to glue it to a clothespin. And you press, should I say butt or should I say bottom? You press the bottom of it and it's going to jump and click. So it's called a click bug. I've got to do it one more time, okay, boys and girls? I could only hold on. Jumped right on my computer. So Eric Carle loves to do textures, but not only is he an artist, he's also an author. And you can take computer paper and make a book. What you do is you take pieces of computer paper or any paper you have, and what you're going to do is you're going to staple it together to make a book. And I got a little silly. And what I did is I made my book, The Silly Ant. And what I do is I'd sit at the table and I do different pages. And when I got done with my story, because I'm an author too, what I would do is I would probably give this as a gift to somebody. The next thing that's really fun is to take bugs and to make bugs and to maybe make a card for somebody. These are cards that were made by children. And they're wonderful Eric Carle kind of bugs that you can write a little note and tell somebody that you love them. Now this is don't tell your parents about this one, but it's so fun. You can take a fly swatter and you can dip it in paint, a container paint. Now, you should do this outside. Dip it in paint. And then you can smack the paper and make the coolest textures like Eric Carle. So you might want to do a bug out of your fly swatter pattern. I don't know. Another really fun bug that I love to do. It looks like this when you get it done. It's an Eric Carle butterfly. Let me show you how to make it. You take a coffee filter that mom and dad make coffee with, or find one somewhere, fold it in half. Then what you're going to do is you're going to cut out some butterfly shapes. Make it fun, make it fun. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop color on it. Now there's a million different ways, but my fave is with a dot marker. And what you can do is you can make patterns and dots all over the butterfly. When you're done, whether you drop paint on it with a little eyedropper, whether you watercolor it with watercolors, whether you take stickers. I use stickers from a garage sale to make these bugs. It was so fun. What you're going to do is you're going to have mom and dad cut 2 slits in the butterfly and then find a cool stick, a really cool stick. And what you do is you feed the stick through the slots. Now I got a little carried away. Mrs. Ambrose gave me a great idea. I made some antennas out of aluminum foil. It's so fun. What you do is you fold it, fold it, fold it, and then you make it into antennas and put them on top of your butterfly. So this guy over here is a bug with antennas made out of aluminum foil. You can have so much fun, but you are the artist and use things from around your house. I have stickers here. I have the fly swatter. I have some dye that's here. Have a wonderful time creating with Mr. Eric. Mrs. Ambrose?
Oh yes, I'm right here. Those were some awesome ideas. I can't wait to, looks like that one you made out of the coffee filter, can that actually flap its wings?
It can, it can.
Oh my goodness. Wow, those are some really awesome ideas for everyone to try at home. And you know, every time we come to see you children and tell you about an artist, Mrs. Lynn always insists that we have a song. So today is no different. We are having a song today. And I'm pretty sure that you all know this tune. Here's the tune. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But that's not the words we're going to do today. We don't have on our Eric Carle shirts and our buggy hats to sing it that way. We're going to sing it a different way. We are calling Eric Carle a picture writer. And I'm going to talk you through that word. Here's the song, how it's going to go. I can be a picture writer, so can you. And we say it again. I can be a picture writer, so can you. Mix some color, texture too. Cut some shapes and add some glue. I can be a picture writer, so can you. So now we're
sing it. Can we sing it?
We're totally going to sing it.
Okay, okay. I do the hand motions.
I can be a picture writer, so can you. I can be a picture writer, so can you. Mix some color, texture too. Cut some shapes and add some glue. I can be a picture writer, so can you. Voila!
Let's wish the boys and girls a great summer and a lot of creativity.
Oh, we love seeing you today. We hope you have a wonderful time. And remember, you can do these art activities with brothers and sisters. Show them how to do a thing or two. How about that? Okay, we love you. Have a wonderful summer.
We love you.
Okay.
Bye.